Hey, yo, peace, family. This is Lord Jamar for the Yanadameen Godcast. And if you watch the Godcast, you know my number one sponsor is Miracle Food. That's right, Miracle Food, the perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. And these times, you know a healthy immune system is very important. It's also anti inflammatory. Miracle Food has Moringa, black seed oil, Beet Root oil. It also contains CBD. Miracle Food is just what it says. Miracle Food. Brought to you by my brother, the Chakra Doctor. So this is a black-owned company, y'all. We promote black-owned companies here on the Godcast. Okay, so go to chakradoctor.org and get your Miracle Food today. Tell them Lord Jamal sent you. Peace.
I'll let you go peacefully. Oh yeah.
Let's get it. Drugs to cope with the way we live. They done turn the neighborhood into the Bay of Pigs. Kidnapped the fathers and enslaved the kids. Now they poisoning the water that they gave the kids. He ran from the cops, so they sprayed his wig. We gon' turn the precinct to the Bay of Pigs. Saw the crib like that's the way you live. Loafy bread, baking soda sitting in the fridge. My melanin garners hatred, it's sacred. Hussein Bolt, I'm too swift for the races. Drugs change the house structure. See my uncle smoke rocks downstairs, now the attic is in the basement.
Preview.
Okay. We back. Let's go. Peace. What's good, family? We are on nigga time every night. Thank you. What's good? Peace, Miss Ravioli. I see you. That's a Patreon VIP. Anton Hills, thank you. Who is this Lord thou speaketh of? 'Tis I, Lord motherfucking J, baby. Oh, you see it. Shout out to the Noble Republic for my Allah shirt. You could check them out at thenoblerepublic.com. If you like the hat, well, you can get that along with your brand Nubian gear and your Godcast gear at hoodg.com. Call. Oh, I like that brand Nubian hoodie. I like that. Artie Stackleton.
Yes, sir.
Golden Mike.
Golden arms on golden mics.
With the golden mic. And we do it like, Wagwan me youth. I said, Wagwan me youth.
Yo, everything good. What the bomber clot, my brother from another. What's cracking, Lord J?
You have a horrible Jamaican accent. I just want to tell you that. It's
Chinese Jamaican.
It's not very authentic at all. And yeah, you shouldn't do it. But anyway, that's neither here or there. How you doing then?
Man, everything is everything, man. How you doing, man? How's NYC?
It's all right. The weather's getting better.
Mm-hmm.
It was like almost 70 degrees today, so I can't complain about that.
It's kind of chilly in the Lou, kind of unseasonably chilly for May. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little unseasonably chilly in the loop.
Yes, it is, man. Kind of makes you wonder about global warming, man.
Is that a hoodie? A Scully you got on right now?
No, this is that polo. You
I see you. I see you. Okay, like a polo fisherman. I see you. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
We used to call those type of hats what they call bucket hats.
Yeah.
In New York, we used to call those dust patient hats back in the days.
Oh.
Shout out to the dust patient hats. You know, I guess we used to say that because dust patient niggas used to wear them type of hat, and then EPMD made them popular and shit. They call us, they was calling them buckets, but
you rock out with them. I seen you with a few buckets.
Yeah, I used to rock the dust patient hats back in the days. I used to rock the dust patient joint. I used to be smoking dust, but that's a whole nother story.
Whoa.
A whole nother story as well.
Whoa.
We never got strung on anything we did. So, hey, we're here. We lived through it to tell about it, and it is what it is.
Word.
Anyway.
We've been keeping the people waiting, man. They've been waiting for a new ep.
Yes. Shout out to Rod Digger. Shout out to Godfrey. They will be back. Everybody's like, where's Rod Digger and Godfrey?
That's family. They ain't going nowhere.
Man, we got to coordinate and shit. We got things we have to coordinate, but we will be coordinated again, and Digger will be back. She's been moving around. I know she was in DR. I don't like to tell her schedule, but she was vacationing and she was doing things. You know what I mean? And Godfrey, he's always out there doing what the fuck he's doing. He's in somebody's town, yucking it up, giving you those cold hard facts. You ever see when Godfrey does the cold hard facts on IG?
I haven't seen it, man. Has he gotten Hollywood with us, man, since he's on Netflix with Tiffany Haddish?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
No, but he does this skit called Cold Hard Facts, and he
I think I've seen that.
He wears like the cowboy hat and he talks in a cowboy, but he gives you some black facts to go think about, and like every time he does one of them shits be having like 70,000 views type of shit. Like
wow.
Oh, man, Godfrey's a fucking powerhouse. We need to be playing them shits on here. You're bullshitting. Yeah, so shout out to shout out also to, of course, our people over at Miracle Food. We can't forget Miracle Food. Shout out to the Chakra Doctor.
Word.
Doing the damn thing. Go check him out at chakradoctor.org. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the like button upon coming in here. Click that notification bell so you'll know what time it is. They try to hate on certain channels these days, y'all. So you got to really, if you love a channel, you got to really stay on top of it and make sure they're not like putting episodes out, not notifying you and all this type of shit. I was just telling my brother how they fucking shadow banned me on no, was I telling you this? I told somebody they shadow banned me on IG.
What happened?
Okay, so what happens is if you try to search me on IG, before, like, all you really have to do is put in Lord
and pop up,
and my shit'll pop up. If you put in Lord J, my shit definitely popping up. Check highest search. Now you got to type my whole name in. Try it now, y'all. Right now, go to IG. Try to search my name. Try to find me in the search, and they're gonna make you type my whole motherfucking name in order for my shit to come up. That's how you know that you've been shadow banned.
Well, on mine, you're gonna pop up on mine, so I don't know if mine.
Nah, nigga, I don't pop up on my own. The fuck are you talking about?
Really?
I go to tag my own self.
Uh-huh.
It won't pop up on my own shit. I gotta type my whole full name out in order to fuck even tag myself in one of my own posts.
Wow. That's
Okay?
crazy. That's crazy.
Yes, the brother Rissa Islam got banned from these fucking sites. You know what I mean? So
Man.
it's getting to the point where, you know, we're gonna have to be crafty. We're gonna have to start talking in codes. We're gonna have to, you know, because I'm important. We can't allow them to just try to silence our voices like this, you know, especially someone like me. Y'all need to hear this viewpoint. So if we have to find ways to circumvent these people and go around them, go on other platforms and shit, then we got to do what the fuck we got to do. But yeah, that's what the fuck's going on.
Did you hear what shout out to Boozy? You heard what Boozy was proposing?
No, what he wants to sue or something. Shit.
Well, yeah, he got banned from IG, and he's trying to get a bunch of the B1 millionaires to put their bread together and start you know,
and make a new one. Hey, that's what the fuck we need.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be about fuck shit. It should, you know,
right.
You know, Boozy the he the type he wanted so that, you know, broads could like show their pussy on it. That's why I want it. Like, you know what I mean? I want to be able to, you know, freely and unaccostedly be able to, you know, speak unadulterated truth to power, you know, however uncomfortable that might be for those in power, you know. And they're trying to make you know, they're trying to make us have two different sides, you know, the censored and the uncensored side, you know what I mean? And it's like, I know y'all want to see the uncensored me. Y'all don't necessarily want to see the censored me, but it's like, you know, on certain platforms, you know, it's like that's what you might have to get so that it's better than nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why we have to make sure that platforms are in place where we can just say what we want and be uncensored, and you know what I mean? True.
Facts.
All right, yeah.
Censorship's at an all-time high right now, man. It's crazy, man. Who would have thought in 2021, man? I think 2019 was the last normal year we've seen. Who would have thought this would happen?
Right. And that's why Patreon right now, you know, for me is very important. That's why y'all need to subscribe to Patreon. There's a lot of perks that go with being a member on Patreon. These videos are immediately available to you. You don't have to wait for me to chop them up like on YouTube. I'm able to put certain topics up on Patreon that I can't necessarily, you know, have publicly playing on YouTube. So if you really want to get into the true full Lord Jamar experience, then, you know, I mean, a minimum membership over there is $5 a month. It's definitely worth it. But if you want to go VIP, then, you know, you hit that $10, $20 a month, or whatever you know, however you want to adjust it. You can go as high as you want, really. But that's how we doing it over there. So with no further ado, Artie Stacks, ask me some questions. What the hell's going on in the world?
My brother, man, we got a lot to talk about, man. Man, it's gonna get deep, man. Let's get it, my brother. Hey, we rep the culture. We are hip hop. You are definitely hip hop, Lord J. You are an icon in the game. Let's get it, man. We gotta give big congratulations, man, to LL Cool J, Jay-Z, and Tina Turner. Did you hear about it? They got
I heard about that. They got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
Yes, sir. Facts.
Congratulations. Congratulations to all of them. I think those are definitely three worthy artists. I don't understand how Tina Turner ain't been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, how is she just getting in there now? that don't really make sense.
Right.
Especially since I know that there's people that came out after Tina Turner who's got into the shit before her.
What's that all about?
It really doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Politics, maybe?
It's definitely a lot of politics. But, you know, when I keep hearing about rappers getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I mean, it's a great honor to be, you know, acknowledged by anyone. But it's just kind of like, you know, it just makes me think like how things morph into different things. Like if someone was a rock and roll purist, I know they're like, well, why are we letting rappers into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? And they probably let other genres of music into the Hall of Fame before hip hop. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It's just a little weird, for a rapper to get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then they kind of act like, you know, that's the greatest Hall of Fame of all Hall of Fames. You see what I'm saying? Like, is there a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? There's a hip hop Hall of Fame and a hip hop museum being created right now in the Bronx. Shout out to Rocky Buchanan. And that whole, you know, coalition that's putting that movement together for years.
There's a hip hop museum too, right?
Yes, I believe it's the same the same place or whatever, the same ground, same building. But you see what I'm saying? We got to look at our shit just as reverent, like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like he got inducted into the hip hop. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers should be feel privileged. If we let somebody from outside of hip hop, you know, get into the hip hop Hall of Fame, you know, although there are people that technically are outside of hip hop that should automatically be inducted into the hip hop Hall of Fame. I'm going to give you an example. Someone like Bob James. Okay, Bob James, a white jazz musician who made numerous records that people ended up sampling to make hip hop records with. You know what I mean? Like, he's definitely somebody that I would put into the hip hop Hall of Fame who's not necessarily directly hip hop. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Same goes for people like Isaac Hayes or you know what I mean, Curtis Mayfield, you know, people like that made the type of music that we ended up wanting to sample and all that type of shit. Like those are the type of motherfuckers that I would also induct into the Hall of Fame.
Would you argue that now hip hop has come a long ways, that maybe the rappers could be considered the new rock stars?
In a way, somebody said James Brown. Definitely James Brown would be in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. You know, I think hip hop may have taken the place that rock and roll once held, as far as being the cutting edge music for the youth, having that rebellious nature about it, having a certain swag that comes with it. I think hip hop may have replaced that. And instead of acknowledging that hip hop has replaced that, they're almost trying to absorb that energy within rock and roll,
kind of integrated in a way.
They, you know, if we can't beat them, join them type of shit, or have them join us. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, let's be honest, like rock and roll is not that music of the youth right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're to do a census of most youth in the world, most of them like hip hop. You know what I mean? Some form of hip hop, even if it's whack, even if it's this mumble shit that we might not like. They like some form of hip hop. I mean, people still like rock, but it's not as influential as it was. And hip hop has definitely taken that lane.
What about speak to the fact about that rock was invented by original people?
Oh, well,
hijacked it
all
anyway.
things are invented by original people. Let's just there's no you know, when we get into all of that, that's like, yeah, what else do we not know? Like all things. If the original we are the original people, right? If that means we are the first, that means we were the first to do everything.
Right.
We were the first to do everything.
They hijacked the genre, so just like they're trying to hijack hip hop.
Hijack everything. They hijack knowledge. They hijack medicine. They hijack health. They hijack a lot of things. They hijack education. They hijack the Bible. You know what I mean? Like they hijack. You know, that's what they do.
Right.
And we have to. You know, it's our job to reveal the hijackers. It's our job to reveal that you've been hijacked. You know, that's what my job is. You know, and make that knowledge born.
Right. Hey,
speaking and show you how you know can avoid being hijacked in the future.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right. Speaking of hijacking, there's also the cousin expansion, colonialism. And we got to give props to hip hop where it's due. The NBA is now expanding a league in Africa, and J. Cole is playing for the African Rwandan team.
I heard about that. Interesting.
Shout out to J. Cole.
Okay. What? I'm just trying to process this in my mind because I'm like, why after all this time does the NBA now have an interest in Africa? About you know, having basketball teams in Africa.
It makes sense though.
I mean, we have, you know, what we call so-called African Americans dominating these teams. We've even had, you know, Mutombo and people like that, you know, Africans actually play in the NBA prior. So why wouldn't they have done something like this sooner? Why are they just doing it now? And then it's like, okay, you're going to do that, but it's like they're saying certain people can play, they can have a few American players, and then, you know, I don't know. And now J. Cole is one of them. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't fully even know what to think about this. Like, I guess it's cool. I guess the young man gets to live his dreams out as far as like, he probably always wanted to play ball.
He was a walk-on at St. John's. He was a walk-on at St. John's.
Okay, there you go. He's a walk-on at St. John's. Boom. Now he has to play basketball, you know,
on a pro level.
In Africa. You know, hey, you know,
and it's probably going to garner the interest of Americans. So if they sprinkle maybe a few,
absolutely. Who doesn't want to see, you know, J. Cole play in a professional basketball game or who, you know, that'll be the way they pull us in because he won't be the only one. They'll have other people that will be, oh, that's interesting. They also have this guy over there, you know.
Right.
When Master P was trying to play basketball and all that, wasn't he on like the Raptors or some shit for us?
Yeah, the Raptors. I want to say Charlotte Hornets too. I don't know.
Something. Yeah, he was on some teams. And that was interesting. I mean, I would have wanted to see him play or whatever. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this. This is interesting.
Shout out to J. Cole once again. I think it's a good look.
it's just funny how a lot of there's coming a lot of other lanes for people to do other shit that they like to do. You know what I mean? Like as far as like these boxing shits that's going on right now, like you know, you got these
Mayweather.
boxing matches, like people are setting up fights and shit like that and
Yeah.
getting in the ring for real, who are not necessarily fighters. Like you got, you know, I mean, even though J. Cole was a walk-on St. John's, like we know him as a successful platinum rapper. You know what I mean? And most people that do that don't now go and try to play professional sports on any level, regardless what country it is.
Right.
So it's just kind of yeah, I don't know. It's ill. It's ill, but more power to him.
Definitely interesting. On the music tip, new music tip, did you hear the new record with Jay-Z and Nas?
Yes, I did.
What's your take? What'd you think of that?
It was cool.
Mhm.
It's like I'm gonna be honest.
Keep it real.
When you think of a Jay-Z and Nas, like I want to hear a more traditional type of hip hop beat. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily want to hear one of these new trap sounding type of beats. So that's number one with my disappointment of it. But yeah, I know you got, you know, there's playlists, there's radio, you want to sound like certain shit in order to be in the mix. I get it. I don't know. Who do I think had the better verse?
Oh yeah, let's get that. Give us that tea.
I feel like I don't know. I love them both, but I feel like maybe Nas's verse was more memorable to me right now.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I seen some shit where Gilly was saying that Jay-Z shit was whack. Like I don't know if his shit was whack, but I don't know. When I think of Jay-Z and Nas, I just feel like they could have made a more like traditional classic. That's just me. You know what I mean? Like some shit that we really, you know what I mean?
So your beef is
love them for. Like they both got primo as far as that's a common denominator for them. They both had hits with primo back in the days. You know what I mean? Like, why not do a new joint with Primo doing the beat and then Jay-Z and Nas really rhyming in that, you know what I mean?
Right.
In that way, like that we, you know, and people might call it nostalgic, but it is what it is. That's how I think most of us want to hear them. You know what I mean? I don't think we necessarily want to hear them on these type of beats, but I could be wrong. People in the chat, what do y'all think? How do y'all want to hear Jay-Z and Nas? Do y'all want to hear them on traditional type of hip hop beats, or y'all like, no, I'm you know, I'm cool with this new this new style that we got going on. I loved the song, you know.
Okay, so we know you like them more on traditional beats, production wise, but if you were to match up their lyrics verse for verse, who you think? You think Nas? You said Nas. Forget about the
Yeah, I
beat.
just you know, like I said, I feel like Nas just had more memorable shit. He was talking about Coinbase and you know, I mean, they both was talking about, I guess, money shit. Sorry, I'm not sorry. I don't know, man.
Did you hear
It was cool. It was cool.
Did you hear the record with kind of the current rappers with Little Baby and Da Baby? Did you hear that record?
No.
You get a chance to listen to the Da Baby and Lil Baby. The record's kind of hot.
What's the name of the record? Diapers? What's the name? What's the name of the record?
I don't know the name.
I suck my thumb.
Let me look that up, man. But it's a hot record. It's getting good reviews, man. It's getting the people are liking the production on it. And I'm not gonna lie, that beat is kind of hot. What's the name?
I like the baby. I like them both actually. They both, you know, for what they do. But I like the baby.
The baby.
The baby.
What is the name of that record, man?
Peace, Leah Sawyer, Rock Capo, J East Music. Oh, there she is. Look at Rod Digger. Don't answer my text, but then you want to show up in the goddamn comments. It was a Khaled album. You're not getting Primo beats. I know it's a Khaled album. I'm just talking about in my mind, Digger, what I would like to hear. I know I ain't gonna get no damn Primo beats on a Khaled album.
Well, what was Digger was saying? You're not gonna get that on the Khaled album, huh?
Yes, she said it was a Khaled album. You're not gonna get Primo beats on there. LOL. Yes, I know.
Wow.
Miss tweeting from the street.
Wow. Word from the street. I'm not sure what the name. I can't find a bunch of stuff is coming up, but it's everywhere on YouTube. Just type in the baby and little baby. It's on the DJ Khaled album. Can't think of the name of it, but people in the audience probably know. In other hip hop news, Lord Jamar, moving on.
Knock it off. Yes, you did get a text from me. Stop it. It's in the group text of you and Godfrey. Go look at it. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. Watch. Continue, sir.
Yes. Shout outs to Rod Digger in them streets.
Mm-hmm.
In other hip hop news, man, it was reported allegedly that Gucci Mane, not Gucci Man, Gucci Mane's artist, Pooh Shiesty.
Oh. What? Continue, because I don't. What?
Yeah, allegedly. It's giving me Mr. C vibes. Allegedly, he got caught up in a video. A transgender was exposing him. There was a video with a video of one of Gucci Mane's artists. Allegedly, they didn't show the face, but he had a chain, a 1017 chain. You know, that's Gucci Mane's label. And the transgender came out and alleged it was Pooh Shiesty.
Digger said, "Oh shit, my bad. I see it. It's okay, baby girl." So wait, hang on. There was a video, and it doesn't show homie's face, but it looks like it's his jewelry. And there's a hand touching his chest, and the hand belongs to a transgender. That's what happened.
Yeah, it was a Gucci Mane's label, 1017 Records. It was a 1017 medallion hanging around the neck. So they were trying to figure out which Gucci Mane artist is it, and then the transgender came out and made an announcement. Allegedly, it was Pooh Shiesty. He's kind of hot right now.
Well, I don't even know who Pooh Shiesty is. Does he have a song that I would know?
Probably not. He's popular amongst the younger generation, though. If you just type in Pooh Shiesty, he has a bunch of videos on YouTube. It was kind of underground. He was underground in Atlanta, and he got a personal phone call from Gucci Mane. Gucci wanted to sign him to his label because he was making noise on the underground scene in Atlanta.
Okay. So,
and of course, he made a response video coming out denying it.
Oh, I thought you said coming out. Like,
coming out denying.
Coming out. So that's not. He's saying that's not him.
He's saying that's not him. He's like, cut it out. Cut the madness out. It's not me.
Okay. Listen, I don't know who Duke is. You know what I mean? I just know that we live in crazy times. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of, there's a lot of chicanery going on. There's a lot of, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of undisciplined people moving around. There's a lot of people whose senses are being dulled and, could get tricked into some shit. I don't know. So I don't know, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He say it's not him. I guess we're gonna give it the benefit of the doubt at the moment, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
same time, I guess the average people at large, not me, because I don't really give a fuck, but
Right.
the average people at large who are into that shit is probably like, well, who is that then? Whose chain was it? Like, we want to know. Like,
Mhm. We want to know. Yeah.
yeah, but I don't give a fuck. Like,
Mhm.
I don't put nothing past none of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, going back, I had to figure it out. You know, one of those things you're trying to figure it out and it's going to be on your mind till you figure it out. So the name of the song is called Every Chance I Get.
Every chance I get.
Every Chance I Get. Yeah.
I'd have to hear it.
Yeah.
That's too generic of a title.
Yeah. But they're both flowing on there, man. I think they're repping repping for the next generation of hip hop. Okay, so I guess Pooh Shiesty, he gets a pass, man. This is just kind of reminding me.
I don't know. What do you mean a pass? What are you talking about, a pass?
Well, I mean, we've gone down this road in hip hop before with a popular DJ, with Biggie's former DJ, and he got a pass a couple of times, and finally it just, you know what I mean? So I'm just seeing, when I say a pass, I mean he's kind of off the hook until the next time. We've seen this pattern in hip hop before, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
You get my drift?
Man, homeboy's upset with me, so I'm gonna leave that one low right now.
Come on, Lord J. Give the people
that one low.
uncut, man.
Go ahead, give me another fucking question, man.
For those that don't know who DJ Mr. C is
hey.
All right, man.
Give me another question, man. Right. They know who he is.
I was just gonna say he's Biggie.
He's a dope DJ. He's a fucking man. He's a legend in hip hop that, you know.
Oh man, okay.
I agree with, but anyway.
All right, let's jumping off of hip hop, man. We're gonna get into some world news and politics, Lord J. Did you hear about the gas shortage of 2021?
No. Gas shortage?
Yes, sir.
Prices going up. What's going on?
Man, it's affecting the Eastern Seaboard. So apparently the gas shortage of 2021 is trending. What happened, Lord J, is hackers hacked into the Colonial Pipeline gas system. Are you familiar with the Colonial Pipeline gas system?
Sounds familiar. I'm familiar with colonialism.
Right. Hey, it's a fitting name.
Okay.
So the Colonial Pipeline gas system is this major gasoline pipeline system that runs from the bottom of the map, Houston, Texas, all the way up to the Eastern Seaboard, up to Linden, New Jersey.
Whoa. Say this again.
Okay, so
because Linden, New Jersey is not far from here.
Right. So it's a gas pipeline. Underground. And it runs from Houston, Texas.
Wow. All the way to Jersey?
Up to Linden, New Jersey, underground.
Holy fuck. That's crazy far.
Yeah. It's a big, huge, and it's owned by Colonial Pipeline Gas.
And this is running
a lot of the gas,
like liquid gas or you know.
Yes, so
gas, like
yes, gas. It's like a gas,
you know, like
gas that you
put in your car. Okay.
Yes, sir, Lord J, you got it. So it's running from Houston, Texas, and it supplies most of the Eastern Seaboard. So what happened? Hackers hacked into it, and the Colonial Pipeline Corporation found out that hackers hacked into the pipeline, and so they cut off the supply, which is now causing a gas.
Because the pipeline was running on some sort of computerized, automated dispersal system. Yes.
Correct. Yes.
And so these computer fuckers, you know, hacked in, you know, because back in the days, hacking into something would actually mean like taking a fucking saw or some shit, and they hacked into the fucking pipeline, made it leak.
Right.
No, these fuckers hacked into it with their fucking computers, and so they shut some shit off, causing people not to get what they spent money on. I mean,
Well, it's affecting a majority of the eastern seaboard states. Okay, so since the pipeline's running from Houston, Texas, all the way up to Linden, New Jersey, it's supplying all those service gas stations going from Houston up to New Jersey and New York, up there where you're at, and it's causing delays. People are waiting 2 or 3 hours to get gasoline, and it's causing chaos to where people are now hoarding gasoline like they were the toilet paper.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. Just got gas earlier, filled up. Didn't look anything like that out there. So sometimes the news is not reflective of what you see in your everyday life.
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm here on the eastern seaboard. I didn't see any backup of cars at the gas station. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
In Florida, state of Florida is in a state of, they declared a state of emergency in Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, I was doing some research looking. There was people are filling up gas canisters, like 15, 20 of them, loading them up in the back of their pickup trucks.
Wow.
One lady was filling up
Digga said it's real. Lines out here like Hurricane Sandy. Really? See, because I do remember when Hurricane Sandy was out here, and there was a gas thing going on. Now that was a time when the lines was crazy. Like shit, I remember I had to go to Jersey or some shit. There was no gas out here in Staten Island. Like we had to go to Jersey. Heard about a gas station I was open and ended up getting some shit over there. Shit was real crazy.
In Virginia, they are price gouging. Some gas stations are charging $6.99 a gallon.
Wow.
Yeah. Sleepy Joe just made an announcement and said that they're going to set up a special task force team to monitor the price, the gas gouging. The price is $6.99 a gallon.
See, it's like when somebody put it up. Thank you, Hollow. He said, fear this, fear that. Like, you know, this is just another thing for somebody to be worried about now. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God, you mean I can't get gas? Like, oh my God, I can't get toilet paper. I can't, like, you wasn't even thinking about it like that, but until somebody made you worry about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't even really thinking about gas as being something that I should have to worry about until they tell you, worry about it. It's time to worry about it. First of all, how do we know this is true? How do we know that these hackers did what they say they did? How do we know that this is just not some fucking shit they made up to try to run up fucking prices and cause another fucking crisis? I'm just saying, like, it might be true. I'm not trying to go against the efficacy of gas prices and you know, the truthfulness of gas pipelines being hacked into. I'm just saying it's possible that, you know, somebody's lying out this motherfucker is all I'm saying.
Right.
And, you know, we got to stop just fucking taking a lot of shit on face value.
A state of emergency. Florida declared state of emergency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm sure a lot of people that's not going to be able to get gas probably could use a good walk anyway. Okay. Could probably use a good bike ride anyway. Okay. So why don't you walk your fat ass to the gas station, you know, with a can, you know, or something, or just ride your bike, you know, take a walk. Just, you know, we so reliant on certain things, and every day they're showing you, like, threatening you with taking away conveniences and shit like that. Like, part of the way that you can battle that is like, fuck your convenience. I don't need your motherfucking TV. I don't need your motherfucking You know what I mean? I don't need the cars, whatever the fuck. Like, I'll do whatever the fuck I gotta do.
They went from hoarding
In order
toilet
not to
paper.
be a slave to your shit.
They went from hoarding toilet paper to gasoline. What do you think about that, man? When is it going to stop?
I mean, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? Like when we make it stop. When we say enough is enough. We say enough is enough and we just don't go for it.
Hey, I got the perfect segue, Lord Jamar.
Right.
You said, get your fat butt up and walk to the gas station. Mm-hmm. Can I do it without my mask?
Well,
did you hear about the latest CDC guideline? That's what I'm getting at.
I know what you're getting at. Apparently, those people, the alphabet boys, I'm speaking in code. The alphabet boys say that if you got that thing, you could walk around without the diaper.
We need that.
You can walk around without the diaper if you got that thing, says the alphabet boys.
Talk to the people, Lord J. They want to hear this.
What? Except, right? Here's the exceptions, and this is what sounds crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except if required by law, mandate, and the last one is or guidance. Or guidance.
Let us guide you.
First of all, anybody can give guidance. You know what I mean? Everybody can't do the law or the mandate, but damn near anybody can give guidance. So that's just giving, that's basically saying the stores. That's giving the stores power to give you guidance.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Even if you got that thing, if I say proper guidance is this, and God damn it, you better be a good motherfucker and do as you're told.
Mm-hmm.
Do as you're told, people.
Mm.
Do as you're told. So, yeah, I'm not, yeah. I know. I know. I'm just saying, alphabet boys, that thing, diapers.
Face condom.
Yeah. So none of it makes sense, but okay.
In other news, Lord J and Lord Jamar, Bill Gates gets divorced. Apparently no prenup, and Melinda says she don't need the money. Speak on it, Lord J.
Well, I saw somebody put up a meme. They was like, man, if you got all that much money and you still can't like satisfy a broad, like that just shows that they're unsatisfied.
Whoa.
I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying this is a meme I saw. And it made me just think about
I was gonna say, was that the reason? But you're saying it was just a meme.
Yeah, no, it's just a meme, and I don't think when I say satisfy, I don't think they meant fucking her wise. Just you know, whatever. She still wasn't happy with the motherfucker in some kind of way or whatever, you know. And so people think that money, you know, oh, if you had a man who was one of the richest people in the world, why would you even have a problem? But you know,
I seen a post you put in your IG stories about what they
With it-
gonna do or something. What was that
yeah.
about?
Well, you know, there's reports that yeah, there's reports that this is also a way that rich people kind of can get rid of stocks and shit like that before a certain thing goes down.
How so? What's that got to do with the divorce? How so?
Well, because they can give a lot of the stocks to the wife in the divorce, thus divesting the stocks from themselves. Yeah. Hang on, let me see if I could actually find this real quick.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting when you posted that on the stories, IG stories.
And so basically what it was saying was that it's no coincidence that that Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates just got divorced. Yeah, it says big company owners get divorced so they have a valid reason to offload all the company shares before they fall into the next collapse. Bezos and Gates getting divorced means market collapses are coming very soon. This will then collapse the dollar and let them roll out the central bank digital currency. Don't say you weren't warned.
Speaking of digital currency,
yeah,
what is going on with Elon Musk, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and what is going on, man? Did you hear about that?
Well, first of all, I know Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live and basically put his, well, some will say he put his foot in his mouth, some will say he told the truth. You know, everybody was on the dog coin, the Doge coin, however you want to pronounce it. But basically they were on it too late. He goes on there and make things worse. He says it's a hustle. He says it's a hustle, and immediately the value, you know, dropped.
It dropped by 12%
because of his word.
Yeah.
Subsequently, I hear now that he's saying that he will no longer take Bitcoin as a form of payment to buy Teslas.
Right.
You know, why he's doing that, it could be something to try to influence the market. Right. To try to make Bitcoin go down. You know, a lot of people have been looking at Ethereum and I think are trying to put their, you know, their weight behind Ethereum. So this might be a way for him to try to make Bitcoin go down, and you know, meanwhile Ethereum goes up. Because Bitcoin is at like $50,000 a coin, some crazy shit like that.
I don't think it is anymore. It dropped 12%, and he said he wished he would have invested in it 8 years ago.
Even if it dropped 12%, you know what I mean? We're still talking like, you know, $30-something thousand a coin. Like, then that's fucking crazy.
Right.
You know, but yeah, man, we got to be wary about, you know, what's going on right now. Financially, we've been fucked since, you know, what, the 70s, when they took the dollar off the gold standard. You know what I mean? When they were just now enabled to just print up money. And those who've been studying, you know, trends and certain things that have been going on, and certain things that we've been forewarned about in books. We knew that digital currency was coming at some point. That they wanted to change it over to digital currency. It's first of all, because the regular currency that will collapse at some point. Like it will collapse at some point. So now it's all about getting people to have faith in a new system. And the reason why Bitcoin has any value, or any of these coins have value right now, is because people believe in it now. See, it's all about the belief in it. People believe in money. People believe that if you have money in your hand, that if I give it to somebody, I can get almost whatever I want. So when people start to believe that more about these digital currencies, that's what makes their value rise. But being able to control these currencies, is key. If it's all digital in a digital wallet, then the same way somebody hacked into that motherfucking pipeline, they could hack into your money pipeline. Okay. And the same way they have social credit scores and shit in China and shit like that, they can introduce that here. And they can give you money for acting a certain way, and they can take money away for acting a certain way. All digitally. The days of, hiding money under the mattress in the mattress will be over. People being able to amass small fortunes that are untouched and unseen by, outside hands and eyes, those days will be over. And in order to, you could have all the money, in the fucking world, but if they say, you know what, you've been shadow banned, you know what I mean? You've been a bad boy. You ain't been saying that shit we want to hear. We're gonna turn your shit off.
Oh no.
But I have all those. No, I have all that money. I don't care. Give a fuck.
That's crazy.
Digger said. She said, "I'm about to make digger dollars."
See, that's the thing. Anybody can make their own cryptocurrency now. That's crazy.
We need digger dollars. We got Usher bucks out this mother. We need some digger dollars. We need some fucking. What can I have? Some lucrative lord. I don't know. I don't know what a L name for money is.
Lord Bucks.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Right. That's crazy right there. So yeah, that's crazy. The cryptocurrency thing. What do you think? We don't even know who's the inventor.
Fuck with it. I mean, it is gonna go to the digital shit no matter what. So you might as well just try to find the Oh, they said Lord Loot. Thank you, Lord Loot. There you go. Thank you, Trust Boy. We're gonna make that Lord Loot.
Lord Loot. I like that.
Lord Loot. Oh, I love that Lord Loot. Somebody said Lord Lucini. I like Lord Loot a little better. Thank you.
Lord,
that Lord Loot.
That's crazy.
The Lord coin. Oh, I like the Lord coin. That's nice. Somebody said Jamar coin. Jamar bucks.
That's what I said. Jamar bucks.
Jamar bucks.
Yeah.
I like Lord Loot. Lord Loot is nice. Lord Lira. Lira. Lira is like an Indian form of money.
I thought it was rupee.
Said Lord Loot fire.
Lord Loot.
Niggas said Lord Loot fire. She like Lord Loot. Somebody said Lord Lettuce. Oh, y'all.
I was thinking Lord Lettuce.
Now they got the Pooba coin. Okay.
Wow. Shout outs to Grandpa.
Coin. Oh, and Digga Duckets. Digga Duckets. Lord Digga Duckets, somebody said. Oh, shit. And I'm mad I didn't think of that.
Which one?
I think she mad she didn't think of, I don't know.
Or Loot?
Or maybe Digga Duckets. I don't know. Which one you mad at, Digga? Dick? Anyway, so yeah, shout out to Hocus 4/5. We're gonna get him on the show. I was watching an episode of him with him, and he was talking to this like digital currency dude. There's this dude named Crypto Q. Seemed like a real good real knowledgeable dude, you know what I mean? Like, but from a hip hop level, you know what I mean? Go check him out on IG, Crypto Q. He gave some advice that I think we all should heed when it comes to some of this. He said, buy the rumor, sell the news. Okay. So buy the rumor, meaning when you hear the rumor on some shit, like one of the rumors is XRP, XLM. Those are rumored to really do well in the future. The news is shit like dog coin and shit like that. When everybody's coming saying, oh, get dog coin, it's too late by then. Once motherfuckers is coming to you and this is mainstream news, if you got that fucking asset, get rid of it. If someone's telling you to get it at that time, don't get it. But when somebody said, yo, I heard that XRP, I heard that shit might in a little bit, that shit gonna do. I heard that XLM, them be the ones. I mean, don't just blindly fuck with it, but that's some shit you should look into, and most likely that's the shit you should be investing in. I'm just saying.
Would you, Lord Jamar, would you prefer traditional cash where you can do the money phone, physically hold the money, or do you trust this whole digital stuff? I mean, come on, at the push of a button.
I mean, nobody wants to do a money phone. Artie Stacks. But traditional money that was backed by gold, like that's the type of shit that I'm on. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit that I think they really fucked us up when they took us off of that standard, because every dollar actually represented a physical piece of gold that existed somewhere. You know what I mean? Once they did that, it's like, we could just print this shit up. You know what I mean? Just like Dogecoin. Come on, stop. Just like Dogecoin, fucking Dogcoin. That has an unlimited supply. I don't know if y'all know, but Dogecoin has an unlimited supply, but it's controlled by like 100 wallets. So they could just keep printing it and just, you know what I mean? Like, nah. They got whoever made money off that, congratulations, but ain't no more money to be made in that.
All right, so to be clear though.
But I'm not giving it financial advice, for the record. Not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice.
No, whoa.
I'm just telling you some shit that,
I just want to know your preference. What form of currency would you prefer? Digital dollar or traditional?
I just told you traditional, backed by gold.
Okay.
The traditional that's backed by gold, not the shit, the fiat currency that we've been dealing with. Right. But I would, sure, fuck it. I might rather gold, precious metals and shit like that. That's lasted the test of time.
Facts. Okay, let's move on, Lord Jamar. I've seen a little bit of stuff that was trending in the headlines. Maybe you know about this. DJ Envy tries to shame an individual by the name of Kevin Samuels on holding black women accountable. DJ Envy versus Kevin Samuels. You familiar with that guy?
Yes, I am. I've seen a couple of his shows. Kevin Samuels is he's basically a new internet sensation who some will say he berates he berates a lot of black women on his show. He you know, he tries to I mean, some will say he berates them. Some will say he's trying to just keep it real. You know what I mean? I'm not fully sure what to fully think. I kind of need more background information on the man. I mean, he's a very well-dressed individual.
He's an image consultant.
Right.
Image
He
consultant.
presents himself as a heterosexual male. Although I feel like some may question that, and I'm just gonna put that, you know, that's just keeping it real. I feel like some people may be questioning that. I think some of the things he says, I feel like he's on point, but sometimes it feels less constructive criticism and more like just kind of ripping into these motherfuckers in a way. But he do be right about some of the shit he be saying. So I don't know what.
I'm new to this guy. Can you give us some examples? Like what is he be talking about?
Well,
like?
he'll talk about a lot about high value men and like women's expectations, like an average woman, you know, who might, you know, not even make a lot of money. Maybe she's making, you know, $50,000-$60,000 a year, right? You know, but she wants a man that makes like $400,000-$500,000 a year. You know what I mean? And, you know, but she's, you know, she's a little overweight. She fucking, you know what I mean? Like she has all these expectations, you know, that are, you know, for some of these women are unrealistic. So
he's keeping it real.
I mean, I guess with some of them, I don't know, but there's a way to, I feel like there's a way to give constructive criticism, and then there's a way to try to, you know, where you're trying to kind of tear somebody down, like, and I feel like people might feel, you know, and sometimes his tone may be a little, you know, a little short with these women. You know what I mean? Like he's quick to hang up on a lot of them, and you know what I mean? I don't know. It's like he's doling out a little bit of punishment. I don't know. How do y'all feel about it in the how do y'all feel about Kevin Samuels in the comments? They said Kevin Samuels is saving a lot of marriages and relationships. Okay. They said that a law shirt is fire. Thank you. You can get it at Noble Republic. I believe it's noblerepublic.com. That's who makes this shirt. Noble Republic.
So is this guy, is this guy, I know a lot of your fans and supporters of the show watched you on that, Jesse Lee Peterson.
Kevin Samuels is a relationship coach.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is he kind of also like a Jesse Lee Peterson type of vibe, or as far as tone?
Peterson? Who's that?
Jesse Lee Peterson. Remember
Oh,
you did numbers when you went on there.
yeah, nah. Like, you know, I don't know. He just, I guess he tries to represent a more like black, sophisticated man. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that wears suits on the regular type man. You know, who's making at least, you know, $100,000 a year type of man. And he's saying to a lot of women, you know, you're overlooking the average man to try to get this type of man, but what makes you so goddamn special? Basically, like that's what I get from it. Like that's what the fuck he's saying. Like, what the fuck make you think you even deserve this?
So
Like,
kind of like you're harming yourself by eliminating potential mates out of the pool because of your high expectations, and you're not even there yet.
well, I guess he's saying that some of these women have unrealistic expectations, and yes, they're overlooking people in their financial bracket and just in more of their lane, basically. I guess he's saying like you're going out of your lane, basically.
Okay.
Man. Yeah. And he's saying, yes, you're delusional, ma'am. Like, I think he's saying like that to them. Like,
that's like one of his catchphrases. Huh?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I guess he's just trying to break some of the spell of, you know, because, you know, society lies to these women as far as what they should expect and all of this fucking bullshit. Like he'll even go into the math. Like, first of all, there's only but so many men. Like he's like, do you date outside of your race? They're like, well, no, I want a black man. Well, first of all, there's only but so many black men that go around that even make that much money of that you're talking about. And most of them are fucking probably taken. Like, so now you're gonna have to go outside your race type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and most people that make a certain amount of money, he said, most men that make a certain amount of money tend to date within their race. You know what I mean? Like, they said, the more money you make, the more you want to stick with your own kind of people. I was like, that's kind of deep. So I don't know. When I hear certain arguments like that, I'm like, he's kind of on point. I just feel like maybe it's the way he delivers it. And like I said, I think like in the comments, somebody said he's a Bati man. Like, I don't know if he is or not, but you know, there's certain mannerisms about him that, you know, I think people might see a little, you know, little suspect. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna front. I just saw what appeared to be like an old high school picture of him or some shit like that. And I think he had a jerry curl or some shit like that. And, you know, I think he was on like the cheerleading team or some shit like that. Like like a male cheerleader. I'm not sure. It was some shit like that. Or maybe he was in the band or some shit like that. Some shit like that. Yeah, he looked a little moist. He did look a little moist, Kumo Keem. I'm not gonna lie. He looked a little moist. Yeah, that's my dog snoring in the background. So I think that's why some people have a problem with him, because let's just say he doesn't really deal with women, you know. So now what is this all about? Is this a man who has something against women, who is going up there as if he's giving advice, but really he's got an axe to grind with the sisters?
Like women dashing or something?
Right. Is that what's going on? I don't know. I don't know him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know him. He said, like I said, he says some things that He makes valid points. I feel like, again, a lot of people have a problem with the way he delivers his message.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Digga said he's the antithesis of Derek Jackson. Wait, I remember Derek Jackson. What the hell? He was giving mad advice, and then he turned out to be fucking with mad broads or some shit, right? Wouldn't that happen? Mm-hmm.
Where apparently, I guess he's an image consultant and a YouTube sensationalist.
Whoa. Who said? He said black women are universally unattractive. Who said that?
Oh.
No. Somebody said, I feel like he personally projects onto others, but we all have a truth. Okay, see, I like this one. They said deaf caddy, but yeah, he does make valid points.
Okay.
His message is on point. He's got an early 90s GQ smooth vibe, like Carl from Living Single. Nah, he does. Like, even his music, like the music to his shit remind you of some like 90s R&B fucking some of the Dakotas like that nigga gay.
Come on, man.
His theme music, whether this is wrong or right. Like it's some real, like, you know what I mean? Some shit you're supposed to shake your shoulders to. Whether this is wrong or right. Like it's some real falsetto type of shit. It ain't like this shit here. See, if you move your shoulders to this, it's more like
Getting deep.
Let the beat drop. We're gonna let the beat drop. See, it's a different. If you move your shoulders to this, it's almost like like you know what I mean? Somebody getting punched in the face.
Right.
Now, if we had the Kevin Samuel, whether it's wrong or right, see, that's that, and make your shoulders do some other shit. Like, I don't like it. That's not the kind of theme song I'd have.
Wow. I was just at first, I've never heard him. I was like, who is this guy? The DJ Envy was, I guess, on the line with some shorty, and he was agreeing with the shorty, and it's like, yeah, that guy's a, you know, he's not legit. And I've seen him a couple of times standing out in front of the Hermes store. He's from Atlanta or something, standing out in front of the Hermes store. And I didn't get the connection. So I figured I'd ask you and get your take on him if he gets the Lord Jamar stamp of approval. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we're not going to go that far now.
Okay. Say no more.
Stamps of approval, you know.
Say no more.
But like I already told you, he makes valid points.
Okay.
He says certain things that I think that certain sisters need to hear. Not all, but some do need to hear this.
Okay.
Do they need to hear it from him? I don't know. I think the jury is out on that. But do they need to hear the message?
Why wouldn't they want to hear it from him? Why wouldn't they want to hear from him? Is he just not qualified? Or
well, again, like, you know, intention matters.
Okay.
You know, saying the intent of the person that's delivering information matters for the vibration of it and all of that.
Okay.
And how it's received and all of that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So if your intention is to be, you know, catty and really like on the low, backhandedly, you know, throwing shade instead of, you know, with an open, loving heart and like, yo, I'm only telling y'all this because I love you type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Not because I'm trying to, make y'all feel stupid or whatever for clicks and all this type of shit and the internet type of shit. Like I love you, sister, but you need to hear this. Like, your expectations are fucking delusional and you're gonna be unhappy. You're gonna keep having fucking relationships that are fucking failing over and over again if you keep doing the same thing. Like, and I'm just telling you this out of love, you know, not out of trying to, you know, hurt you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like his vibe, his delivery.
Right. And you know, if he happens to be someone that's, you know, not heterosexual, then it's disingenuous to give this kind of advice from the lens that he tries to give it from. You see what I'm saying? Because you're trying to give it from a heterosexual man's perspective, but if you're not truly a heterosexual man, then that's disingenuous. See what I'm saying?
Word.
And yeah.
Okay, word.
It would be better. Be better if I told y'all, ladies, okay?
Right.
Tell you the goddamn truth.
Word. Man, Lord Jamar, man, I got one more in the can for you.
Okay, let's go.
Man, we're gonna take it overseas, man. Worldwide event because we got original people globally. Did you hear about what's going on in the Middle East right now?
Whoa. I'm seeing a lot of, even earlier tonight, Palestine. What is going on in Palestine, people? Bring me up to speed. Oh, y'all are funny. So
that 73-year-old beef between Israel and Palestine. What is going on, man?
From what I understand, what's going on is what's been going on. Some people came in, took some land, declared it theirs. Some other people that were already there said no. And they've been fighting over it ever since.
So there's protests going on. Get a little bit specific on this current protest and uprising that's going on the Gaza Strip in Palestine. Bombs are being dropped now on both ends, on the Gaza Strip and in Israel, fighting over the holy city of Jerusalem. So, you know, not too long ago, they just were participating in Ramadan. So they said what kicked this recent event off is they are now evicting, just going into people's homes and yanking them out of their homes, you know, so they can move migrants in. And the people are protesting because they basically want them out of the area, the Palestinians. So now it's getting out of hand with protests. They're yanking people out of their homes, putting in Jewish Israel migrants to move them into where they've been living, like their homes, their apartments, what have you. And it's just a major uprising. And now the death toll is rising on the Palestinian side as opposed to the other side.
Of course, because who has all the technology? Who has the military? Who has the heat-seeking fucking missiles and shit like that? Like, and it's funny because they be saying that the Palestinians and all of them be shooting rockets at them, and maybe they do, but it's like, you know, whenever I see pictures of the Palestinians and stuff, it just don't seem like they even have a lot of technological weaponry and shit like that. They're usually throwing rocks and shit at tanks and all of this type of shit. But y'all are like claiming that they're shooting rockets and shit like that. And, you know, and if they are, you know, it seemed like for every one that they shoot, y'all probably shoot 10 back at these motherfuckers. Like, that's how y'all move. That's how they move out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, First of all, Israel is got his own people, you know.
We don't want to get a strike from Kevin Lyles, man. Come on, man. Whoa.
Oh, well, that's his boy, but you know, Israel got its own people on lock right now.
Mm-hmm.
With all, you know, the things that they're making people do, get that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, this is nothing new. I don't know what the outcome is supposed to be. I mean, the people, you know, the Palestinian people have been fighting back. Is there some way where, you know,
they said they raided the mosque.
Internationally, who raided the mosque?
Israel raided the mosque during Ramadan while they were worshiping, pulling them out, and 600 people got
injured during Ramadan, right? And
they raided
know
the mosque.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, man. That's that evil shit. Like that's that evil shit. Like purposefully evil shit. Waiting till a holy time in, you know, in the Muslim world to go ahead and wage war on people and abuse people, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Now what happens is there, you know, do people try to put sanctions on, you know, Israel when most of these powerful countries rock with Israel?
Mm-hmm.
Like how do we even help these people? Let's just say we wanted to help these people. How would we help them? I know people, honestly, I saw where Immortal Technique on IG had a post taken down because he put up a post talking about the Palestinians. And he was telling whatever truth that was, he was, you know, he put it up and it was taken down, goes against community guidelines, all this type of shit. So it's like, how do you even, you know what I mean? First of all, they don't even want you to talk about shit like that.
Right.
How do we apply pressure to make that stop? If we feel what they're doing is unjust, then how does the world apply pressure to make it stop? United Nations, like how?
Well, they're calling for both sides to chill out and cease fire. They're just going back and forth, dropping missiles and bombs on top of each other, just back and forth. So they're calling for both sides to chill out, but we'll see what's going to happen, man. Prayers, man, to that region, that part of the world, man. Hopefully it gets better. They're talking about it could go into a full-fledged war, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about America minding its business. I'm just talking about when you see some unjust shit happening in the world, like if you were individuals within America and wanted to try to, you know, give support some way, how would that happen? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even you send them money to help them with medical and shit like that. I don't know. I know a lot of children are getting killed and shit like that in these bombings. You see a lot of that in the videos. Always pulling children out of the rubble.
Right? Wow, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep. That is, like I said, man, prayers to that part of the region, man. This is a ongoing beef, man. 73 years now, man. 73 years, long time, man. Fighting in the Holy Land, man. So prayers to that region. We'll see how this pans out. Hopefully, both sides can cease fire. Lord Jamar, got one more for you. my brother.
Yes, sir.
One more. Recently, once again, declassification from the U.S. government on multiple. I want to know your take on this, and the people would love to know your take on this. Multiple UFO sightings. You hear about that? What is going on?
Some shit about that, man. Let me tell you, man. I don't trust these fuckers as far as you could throw them. Addictive programming, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe there's no real UFOs from outer space. There's technologies that we don't know about that they might call UFOs.
Okay.
But ain't no otherworldly fucking crafts and all this type of shit. That being said, these motherfuckers try to make it seem like, oh, we got attacked. We need to come together, bring the world together. It's one world now. You see what I'm saying? We got attacked from outer space. Like, don't buy it.
So you don't believe
there's holograms, there's all kind of shit. Okay. Trust me, there's more up their sleeve, bro. That's all I can say. And for them to now all of a sudden act like they're admitting to UFOs after all of this time, that's for a reason. That's for a reason. That's to prime you for something. Trust me, one day when you see a giant, craft that seems to be hovering above New York City or whatever the case may be, like, don't believe the hype. And even if shit looks like it's raining down, and they just might shoot some shit down, but it ain't no aliens that did it. Okay. So I'm just saying.
You don't think there's other life forms out there? You think we're it?
We are the center of
okay.
We're the center of it all.
Okay.
If there are other life forms, there are life forms that are on this planet.
We're gonna have to do a show on that. That's deep. Break down the science as far as the 5% wisdom and knowledge and 85%.
Sometimes that isn't necessarily always congruent with what we're talking about here, but yeah, that could be for another day.
Yeah, I know they've got that Operation Blue Beam technology, so I feel what you're saying on that.
Correct. Look into Operation Blue Beam, y'all. So that being said, don't believe the hype. I saw where somebody said multi-dimensional beings. That's possible too. Again, not from so-called outer space. But anyway.
My brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely, my brother. It's always a pleasure. The people love to get your insight and your take on the topics of what's going on in the world, man. You're much love and appreciated.
Okay, mister, please don't say bad words. I put you on timeout. You're back with that dumb shit. So guess what? Block user. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Don't say bad. Oh, whoa, I just blocked your dumb ass. How'd you come back like that?
This is like a troll or something? What's going on here, man?
Motherfucker.
What's going on here, man? Got a troll in here, man?
Hey, these funny style motherfuckers be trying to come up in the jank with the bullshit.
And this is the Godcast, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, when you get famous, man, that's when you get the trolls and the spam. It's all part of the game, baby. All part of the game. Listen, we appreciate y'all coming through, joining us once again. Digga was in the comments. Thank you for coming through in the comments. Hopefully you will grace us on the camera on the next one. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow night. I'm not sure.
Much love to Digga.
Yes, much love to Digga. Shit. Shout out to all our regulars. Make sure you click that like button. Oh, we got a nice amount of people up in here right now.
I can't see it.
We got like 300 some odd people at the moment. 338 it says.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Click that notification bell. Click all so you know when we on. We will be back with the interviews. Matter of fact, I'm gonna interview a young man tomorrow. Hopefully he can do it tomorrow. Young Raz Fresco. Okay, we got to support the young artists that are doing it the way we like, and he's definitely doing it the way I like, and he got knowledge of self. So we're gonna bring the young Raz Fresco on tomorrow, probably during the day at some point. But once again, appreciate y'all for coming through and supporting. Once again, I know you like this law t-shirt. Go to the Noble Republic on IG, Noble Republic on IG, or I think noblerepublic.com. Also, you can go to hoodg.com to get this hat, to get the new Godcast hats. Oh shit. Hold up. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. We got flavors. Flavors. Brand new wins. You know how we do. Go get yours too. All right, y'all. Once again, I'm Lord Jamar. That's my boy Artie Stacks.
Peace.
And we out, y'all.